Hello, my friends, and welcome to the MonaLogues. And today, I think I'm talking about what I think I am talking about um, honoring your crown. Now, I know that sounds very esoteric and everything, but if you're like me, so I'm a middle child from a family of six kids, and I say this a lot, I was very different. So sometimes I'm not sure my parents knew how to receive me, um, particularly my mom, because my mom is very straight-laced, and my dad was a bit better because my dad is like a dreamer like me, and they didn't quite know how to receive me, just because I was so different, and when people were going this way, I was always going that way. So I think in my life I have learned to not I've learned what it is to not fit in. I generally will not fit into any one particular box. Like today, even my makeup artist just laughing. She's like, I am here to get your actual complexion because like she's tried all these different things that have worked on people and it just doesn't work on me. And I had a little giggle. It's like, well, that doesn't surprise me because I hardly ever fit into any one box. And because of that, I think as we grow older, like when we're kids, we don't know we're different. When we're kids, we're just different. It is what it is, right? But as we grow older and we learn that we are other, you'll always take the other box. Then you either glow and walk into this other, in some parts of your life. Like as far as my writing and my creativity is concerned, I'm like bring on the other. I will not be. I do not have any pressure to do what everybody else is doing or say what everybody. I have no pressure to do that. Like even when I speak, I have no pressure to follow in any particular uh you know umbrella of anybody. But I think for me the other thing affected me the most when it comes to relationships, because again I always say like I am different. um and sometimes like with my friends, my male friends, I will laugh and I say, well, you know why some people like me will go through like these super long dry spells is number one, I don't know how to do a one night stand. I don't know how to do it. Because I connect, like for me, I have to connect with this person that I'm with. So I don't know how to do that. And I think that's mostly because for me to enjoy myself and to let go, I have to, first of all, not trust, feel safe with this person. And most of the people I feel safe with, the men I feel safe with, are my friends, right? My friends, my boys, which then means that, well, I'm not going to do anything with them. So you're left in this space where before, like, say there's a breakup and I have a breakup, and I will laugh sometimes with my friends or my sister and say, well, there goes another 3 months, right? Before you see any action. I'm just throwing this figure out there because it'll take me a minute to feel safe with this person. Most people know. It'll take me a minute for, so 3 months, oh crap. Um so that's one thing. Like, I have to feel safe with the person. I I have to feel connected to the person. I know it sounds like I was born in 1935. It's okay. This is who I am. I'm accepting it. And I think there's a whole lot of us out there that just don't say it because in this day and age, you're like, oh my God, you're too picky. Oh my God, CG cobwebs, CG sour. But it's who I am, right? So it gets hard being different in this space. And especially because like you'll find some people who, like these experts, who will tell you, oh my gosh, don't sleep with a guy, on the first date. You must, first of all, he has to value you. No, 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 no. I know people who've slept with each other on the first date and gotten married. So I don't necessarily attest to that, and I would never judge. I don't judge. I don't have like a limit of, first of all, he must take you for a date and then you must do. No, no, no. It's got nothing to do with that. For me, it really is connecting and feeling safe. But because on the other side, I am not going to judge. If you meet somebody and you feel safe with them in one night, hey, do you, boo boo? So I'm very liberal and very seen as very conservative at the same time. So finding somebody in this space can be complex because then the good guys or the people who you then would feel this connection or safety with, because of the standpoint of, well, I'm just not just gonna jump into bed with you. Sometimes you'll find like somebody will assume then that means that, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a long-term relationship. And this is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I want a long-term relationship. I am not even saying I want a relationship. I'm just saying I don't hop. And I don't say this in any derogative way at all. Like I said, do you, boo boo? I wish I could. I wish I could. I think my life would be so much simpler if I could, or not, or not. Um, yeah. So it's it's that thing of, it's so difficult to explain. And you shouldn't have to explain it, but it's so difficult to find the person that gets that, that doesn't feel the pressure of what it is that you want to share with somebody. Um, and I think, like, I don't know if a lot of women go through this or not. I have not met a lot. A handful who have this problem, and not problem, a handful who live in this reality that I'm talking about, of you're conservative and liberal at the same time. And so people don't really know where to place you. And the bad boys will run away pretty quickly. They'll try because, you look like a challenge, but then they'll realize, like, yeah, you know, and be on their ways. And the good ones will think you want them to put a ring on your finger. And so they'll be like, oh my God, you know. Um, yeah, so I don't even have, I think today I'm just putting this out there. I don't even have an answer. I don't have an answer, because if I did have an answer, then I wouldn't be here, you know. Yes, I don't know. Like, what is that experience? What is that experience for different women out there, or the different men out there, when you're different, And I think a part of it is also, like, going back to my makeup artist. Like, a lot of makeup artists will come and they will insist on doing what they know how to do on your face. I will say, I want light makeup. No, 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 no. I must put a lot of makeup because that's what looks nice. I'm like, okay, but I want light makeup. So some will insist and put the cake. You look like you fell into like a powder box. Well, some of it looks nice, but for me, I like the more natural, look. So some will insist on doing that, and I'll be like, okay, great. Well, I'm not going to use you again because this is not what I wanted. And then there's some who you tell them something and they'll be like, okay, let me try this. And it won't work. And she'll say, aha, so this didn't work. Okay, let me come back and try this. Okay, this is working. And the more you hang out together, the more she does your makeup, the more she learns your face. Like Maya was telling me today, my makeup artist, Maya. And she was like, it was a lot quicker because she knows my face. So she could have insisted on the cakes and cakes of makeup, in which case I wouldn't have called her back, or she can learn who I am. So I think I've just gone and I've answered my question here, which I was posing earlier. I think a lot of us who are different eventually will end up alone, because we're down. Like, just, I will just not do makeup. You people, you make me look like I don't know what. Leave me alone. Or we'll settle. And so you walk around with this, looking like this kaping, you fell into the unga on the way out and nobody told you. Or we'll, yeah, actually, usually it's those one of those two things, that we do, because people get tired. And yeah, at some point you're just like, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I don't need to discover one more person. I'm tired. you know, I don't want to have this conversation again. I'm tired. Or 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 you hold the faith. You hold the faith and you keep on reiterating who you are. I don't want a lot of makeup. This is why I don't like it. You reiterate who you are. And the people that must put the 10 masks will not come back, because either you'll annoy them by not liking what they do, or you'll just tell them not to come back, and they won't come back. And the ones who listen to what you're saying might not get it right the first time round, because they were like, no, 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 trust me. And I'm like, I'm telling you. And they might not get it right, but because they have an interest in who you are, they will keep um working and keep trying. And I don't mean like somebody should keep trying to understand you only. There is a there is a give and a take. Like if you look at my eyes right now, if I close my eyes and you look at my eyes, there is like glitter. Like, okay, a month ago, this would never have happened. The first time Maya did my makeup, I was like, do not even, I want it brown, I want it brown. You want to, no, I don't want any color, no, no, no. But because she heard me and she listened to what I was saying, and I could see she is genuinely interested in giving me the look that I feel comfortable in. Now it's just like, Mona, you know what? Let's try a little bit of eye. You know, you're going for an event today, the Wakanda event that I was talking about in some of my other posts. Let's do something bold. It's Wakanda, you know, and I trust her and she does it. So and she's like, yeah, you know what, today you're wearing this dress, let me do something else with your eyes, and I'll trust it. And I think that is how a positive relationship is supposed to happen. I'm not supposed to only like stick to the only thing that I know and not even have give or room or anything. That's boring, right? Because otherwise I should be with myself. But neither should I feel like I must contort and press myself into this other thing that I am not, just because everybody I meet seems to be that way. And to hold a faith that there will come a time, there will come a day that there is somebody who's going to look and see me, and I will not even have to do all these explanations. They will see me and they will know me, and obviously we will still get to know each other, and there'll be a give and a take, and I will see them and I will know them, and there'll be a give and a take. And if you're different, you don't have to contort. I Yeah, I refuse to live my life contorting. You don't have to contort. Just you hold the faith and you keep being you and you keep learning and expanding and growing. And sometimes we find this person who we thought was fit into the box of everybody else, who doesn't get us, who doesn't see us, who doesn't want us. Sometimes it's just a little bit of a tweak and a give and a take, and then we find that we do fit together after all, you know. Um, yeah, so hold the faith and keep being you. It could be a brand new person. It could be somebody already there in your circles. It could be just you getting more into who you are and them getting more into who they are, and meeting and having your makeup just the way you want it, and the makeup artist who feels inspired being with you, because they get to try new things and they also get to expand and they get to grow. Yeah, so be different and love it and love you. That's it. Mwah.